In the LEED B, D, and C building rating, there are various categories that have credits where you can earn multiple points. In each category for the B, D, and C rating, some of these categories have mandatory prerequisites, some have credits where you can receive only 1 point, and some credits, as mentioned, have multiple points. Throughout this presentation, we'll discuss which credits have multiple points and how you can achieve them. Within the location and transportation category, there are 4 credits where you can receive multiple points. The first, LEED for neighborhood development location, can receive anywhere from 8 to 16 points depending on the LEED neighborhood designation. This designation is predetermined by USGBC and cannot be changed. A high priority site can receive up to 2 points, 1 point if the site is a historic or deemed priority site, and 2 points if it is a brownfield site, meaning that it needs remediated and rehabilitated. The surrounding density and diverse uses can earn up to 5 points. 2 to 3 points are based upon population density, and an additional 1 to 2 points based on the building's mixed use, meaning residential, commercial, retail, various uses within the building. The access to quality transit credit can receive 1, 3, or 5 points based on how many daily options for transit exist, meaning within that area, if there are 5 bus stops where the bus stops multiple times, each of those count, and the more times a bus, a train, or rail stops near the building, the more points are available within this category. The sustainable sites category has 3 credits available for multiple points. The site development, protect or restore habitat can receive 2 points if the habitat is physically restored on site, or if the developer would like to provide financial support to protect or restore habitat, they can receive 1 point. For rainwater management, 2 points can be received for 95% of rainwater being managed, or 3 points for 98% of rainwater being managed. Or if there is natural land cover that will collect and filter rainwater, 3 points can be received, which means native plants that have a root structure to filter and hold water. Heat island reduction is covering the parking lot and reducing the heat that is captured by pavement that is later released back into the atmosphere. 1 point can be received for covering parking, and 2 points can be received for covering asphalt with natural shade, such as planting trees or large bushes that will help cool off the parking. In the water efficiency category, there are 3 credits that have multiple points available. For outdoor water use reduction, meaning for landscaping, 1 point can be received for a 50% reduction of normal usage, and 2 points can be received for a 100% reduction, meaning no water is used for landscaping. For indoor water use reduction, up to 6 points can be achieved through reducing a percentage of the calculated normal water use. 1 point can be received for 25% reduction, 2 points can be received for 30% reduction, 3 points can be received for a 35% reduction, 4 points can be received for 40% reduction, 5 points for a 45% reduction, and 6 points for a 50% reduction. Utilizing a cooling tower can earn up to 2 points. 1 point can be used for utilizing the cooling tower up to 10 cooling cycles, and 2 points can be received for using 10 or more cooling cycles. Within the energy and atmosphere category, there are 5 credits that can receive multiple points. Enhanced commissioning can receive 3 points for commissioning and 4 points for enhanced commissioning plus monitoring. An additional 2 points to the 3 or 4 can be received for building envelope commissioning, which is the exterior of the building. Optimizing performance can receive up to 18 credits based on the percentage of energy enhanced. 1 point can be received for 6% enhancement optimization, up to 18 points for 50% optimization. The demand response can earn up to 2 points. If the community has a demand response system already in place and the building utilizes this, you can receive 2 points. However, if the community does not have a demand response system in place, the building can receive 1 point for providing infrastructure for demand response for future utilization should the community implement a demand response system. Renewable energy production means on-site energy production from renewable resources such as windmills or solar panels. Up to 3 points can be received in this credit. 1 point for 1% production of overall building usage, 2 points for 5% production, and 3 points for 10% production. And finally, in this category, the green power and carbon offsets, if 50% of carbon is offset, 1 point can be received. And if all of carbon is offset, 2 points can be received. So this means all of the carbon that the building produces into the atmosphere, if those can be offset somehow by either scrubbers or planting trees or some other way to then remove the carbon that is produced to balance out, to help balance the environment. Within the material resources category, all of the credits have available multiple points. The building life cycle impact reduction deals with existing buildings and utilizing what is already there. So 5 points can be used for reusing a historic building or utilizing a building that has been abandoned. If these options are not available and it is a remodel, using material that is already within the building can be achieved to gain points. So if 25% of material that is already within the building is used, you can receive 1 point. If 50% is used, 2 points. And if 75% of the material is used, 3 points. For building product disclosure and optimization, the product declarations are stating that the materials comply with environmental protection declaration or material attribute optimization, meaning the materials were developed and created in a sustainable manner. 1 point each can be used for each of these declarations, the environmental protection or the multi-attribute optimization. So if all material complies with both of these categories, you can receive 2 points or 1 point for each. The sourcing of raw materials is another certification. 2 points can be achieved within this category. 1 point each for a raw material extraction report and leadership extraction process, meaning that the materials were extracted from the ground in a sustainable manner and surrounding areas were not damaged. For material ingredients, again, this is reporting, 1 point each for material ingredient reporting and material ingredient optimization. And construction, demolition, and demolition waste management are 2 points. 1 point for 50% of construction waste diverted from the landfill, or 2 points for 100% diversion from the landfill. Or the other option is to receive 2 points for general waste reduction, which means trying to utilize other uses for the waste. Indoor environmental quality, there are a few sections here with multiple points. The enhanced indoor air quality strategies, the USGBC has lined out several strategies to help with the indoor air quality during construction, and points can be received. 1 point can be received if one of these strategies is utilized, and 2 points can be received if 2 of the strategies are utilized for a maximum of 2 points. Low emitting materials deals with things such as paint and glue that have noxious fumes that are emitted into the air after use. There are, again, categories that the USGBC developed, and points are achieved through complying with each of these categories up to 3. So complying with one of the categories receives 1 point, complying with 2 points, 3 points. The indoor air quality assessment is at the end of construction. 1 point can be received for flushing out the air within the building to make sure that all of any pollution through the construction process has been removed. And 2 points can be received for testing the air to verify that the air is in fact clean without pollution. Interior lighting, there are a possibility of 2 points. This deals with being able to control lighting pollution and energy reduction. And 1 point each can be received for giving individuals the ability to control their lighting, which means not all of the lights need to be on throughout the entire building for one person to work in a small area. And lighting quality, meaning that the bulbs used do not use excessive energy and are created in a sustainable way. Daylighting is the last category to receive multiple points. This helps to reduce energy consumption as well if people do not need to have the lights on because of the windows and the daylighting coming into the building. This is based on the percentage of floor area where daylighting can be reached. So there's a minimum. If 55% of the floor area receives daylighting, they can receive 2 points. And if 75% of the floor area receives daylighting, you can receive 3 points. There's no option to receive 1 point in this category. And the last categories are innovation and regional priority. Innovation is based upon review and approval of the USGBC. 1 to 3 points can be received for an innovative idea incorporated into the building. Another 1 to 3 points can be received for a pilot project, meaning that it's the first of a new sustainable measure or technology. And another 1 to 2 points can be received for exemplary performance. So, for example, with daylighting, if 100% of the flooring has daylight, then that would be a point possibility for exemplary performance. And regional priority, again, this is something already developed by USGBC for areas that have a regional priority, meaning there's a lot of pollution, a lot of construction, or a lot of brownfield areas that need to be cleaned up. If these areas especially need green development, points are given for constructing in these areas. I hope this was helpful in learning how to earn multiple points in various credit areas.